Hello and welcome to DMT Journal. It is your host, Young Salvo, aka Sean, and today I want to talk about something that's a bit more on the serious side of experience, of content, of reality as an entirety. And I have to be bluntly honest, what I'm about to say I'm not proud of, but you have to understand that more so than anything, truth is what I value the most. So here's my truth. There's lots of information out there. Information is incredibly prevalent to experience, to life, even to death. Everything perceivable and those things that we're aware of, even if our five senses can't pick it up, it's information. That said, information is the most powerful element that we have because it incorporates all of us at a connected level of being. Even inanimate objects are their being. So, with that said, I'm speaking from the heart today. I know I might have made past videos sound fun, colorful, something to root for, something to look forward to happening on your own right. And I have to say, I apologize for putting the more colorful or the more vibrant parts of that experience first. What I should have acknowledged beforehand, before anything, was the facts. And the one included, excuse me, because I didn't rehearse any of this. I didn't script any of this. I didn't write down any of this. I don't have any notes jotted to help me through this video. So excuse me if I sound a bit misplaced or, quite frankly, a little bit too everywhere, right? Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that 9 times out of 10, spirituality should be left alone. 9 times out of 10, spirituality is nothing to seek when your opponent ego experiencing karmic heat. And now I understand. And it's very, very frustrating because it's too late for me. I've done those rituals. I've done specific things to align myself with truth that took away from the enjoyment I have or have had as a being. The simplest way I can put it to you all is, in the name of spirituality, I simulated death. I took away my potential satisfaction of life. Any form of good, pleasure, anything of that nature that I could experience here, I ruined it. And now I'm stuck with this karmic heat or these karmas, this intensity, this life, this vibrancy. Now I'm stuck here without those truths. Now I'm stuck here having not been able to enjoy anything. I'm overanalyzing television, overanalyzing music. Confession, I used to smoke weed. Weed nearly enables psychosis every time I smoke it. Anytime I drink, I never feel good. Anytime I'm too much in random thought, my mind drifts away to a place where there are these potent truths that seem more real than the reality I perceive, except here's the one underlying factor: it never intersects with this reality. So basically, what I'm saying is I've seemed to tap into a channel that really can't do anything for me. I rushed myself to figure what comes after life, what comes before life, and I ruined my bodily vessel in doing so. So now I'm outside, and I'm gonna cam up for you guys. That's me. I wish there was some way I can. I gotta figure out how to flip it over. As you can see, I love nature, undeniably. But when I experience nature, I no longer experience the same way I used to as a child, as a teenager, even. How I would pay attention to the leaves and how much green was around me. Now, experience is incredibly dull, and I know exactly why. It's not like that with just nature. It's the same thing with general entertainment, same thing with pleasure, like sex. It's the same thing like fun with video games. What I've been focusing my mind on, or in training my mind to do or accomplish, is perceiving on a realm or reality that doesn't necessarily correlate this with this one. Basically, I've received those pleasures and those satisfactions of higher levels, and now I'm stuck in this constant, endless loop of meeting that satisfaction that 3D experience just can't provide. And now I can't even smoke Delta 8. That's right, not even Delta 8. Without these profound spiritual lessons. Now I understand how plaguing ego is to the spirit. This is the reason why true spiritual devotion requires you to rid your ego, become one with the soul, become one with the spirit. There's no cheat code around it. Basically, I killed my ego to learn the truths that my spirit had to acknowledge. I simulated death. I reached for Mahasamadhi. I've learned about Kundalini Yoga. I've learned about so much, and all that it has done is robbed me of my pleasure here. And even though I have the intuition, I have the insight, I have the premonitions. On occasion, I have those very vivid dreams, those divine realizations throughout the day. The fact or the matter is, I don't really feel alive. I've become zombified in the name of spirituality, and I have to admit, I regret it. Why do I regret it? It's quite simple. I've sought spiritual for the enjoyment of truth. I was under the preconceived notion that it would come with things that I enjoyed about it. Despite those triggers to even get me to that point being serious things that were far from enjoyment, trauma, psychotic experience, um, mental overload, overthinking. All of these things are plaguing things that convinced me there was something more having so much PTSD. Thinking to myself logically that as a Baptist, there were just certain correlations that don't fit the notions and the narratives of what should be or what is professed to be. Life is magical, inevitably. But on this level of reality, I've given that all up. I sacrificed that, the vibrancy, for information that I can't even enjoy because I'm trapped here as an ego. So long as I have this ego, yes, I can have the intuition, I can have the truths, but I don't have the vibrancy, the feeling. If any of my viewers, I only have 10 subscribers currently, but if you're listening, enjoy life before you seek those truths. Enjoy life before you decide, hey, I want to go on a spiritual journey. Enjoy what it means to indulge in ego, because now my biggest lesson that I've learned is I should have been happy with what I had. That's it. I should have been happy with what I had. I'm not saying that I'm depressed. I'm not saying that I don't be happy to wake up. What I am saying is I experience life incredibly different from those around me. And I know because I remember what it used to be like to experience the same way that they get to experience, and they can just enjoy life. And it's not just a mental thing. It's incredibly physical. I have lots of health problems that are new to me. I can't smoke a blunt anymore. Drinking makes me nauseous all the time. Kundalini yoga specifically is what I blame, but it's the general, because I've heard stories like this all the time from other people who went through similar paths as me. I hear stories about this so frequently. The main thing is enjoy your ego. Your ego, contrary to popular opinion in the spiritual community, your ego is not an enemy. But when for whatever reason you're ready for those, you pursue those truths. Make sure you have a profound system, a high vibration, and you're actually ready for a different type of journey before you go down that rabbit hole. Because what you're going to do, if you do it any form of premature, you're going to make your life hell. So that's it. I just want to talk to you guys about that. And I apologize if it sounds low vibrational. This is just for you to learn from, the same way I had to learn. And now I've come to these realizations. Yes, I still have divine experiences, divine intellect, but in the back of my mind, I know essentially I'm dead. And there's no fun, there's no vibrancy in your ego being dead if you wake up every day as a human. That's all I have to say. Namaste, love, peace, and blessings.